We're here this morning to celebrate Pentecost Sunday. Amen. Woo-hoo. And we're going to just lift the rafters in this place, right? We're in Psalm 119 this morning, verses 17 through 32. And I have a little thing I want to read that Matthew Henry wrote about this psalm. He says, "Here we're taught that we owe our lives to God's mercy." Anybody in this room agree with that? I owe my life to God's mercy. David prays, "Deal bountifully with me that I may live." It was God's bounty that gave us life, that gave us this life. And the same bounty that gave it continues it and gives all the support and comforts of it. If these be withheld, we die, or our lives are embittered and we become weary of them. If God deals in strict justice with us, we die, we perish, we all perish. If these forfeited lives be preserved and prolonged, it's because God deals bountifully with us, according to his mercy, not according to our deserts. The continuance of the most useful life is owing to God's bounty, and on that we must have a continual dependence. Amen, amen, amen. It's his grace, it's his mercy that we want to enjoy every day. That therefore we ought to spend our lives in God's service. Life is therefore a choice, mercy, because it's an opportunity of obeying God in this world where there are so few that do glorify him. And he goes on to say, "And this David had in his eye, not that I may live and grow rich and live and be merry, but that I may live and keep thy word, may observe it myself, and transmit it to those that shall come after, which the longer I live, the better I shall do." That's what we're here for. We're here to live it for God's glory, and to transmit it and pass it on to those that are coming after us. So let's stand and let's say together Psalm 119, 31 and 32 from the King James Version. "I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me. I have stuck unto thy testimonies. O Lord, put me not to shame. I will run the way of thy commandments when thou shalt enlarge my heart." So what do we need to do to have that heart enlarged? Because David is saying when our heart is enlarged, we will run after his commandments. We will do his will. One way that we get to do that is by worship and worshiping him. And on the day of Pentecost, God poured out his Spirit bountifully, and he's still doing it today. So today as we worship, let your hearts be enlarged. Worship him with the fullness of joy, and let that river run through you.